Hi traders, this is Thiago and welcome to Bull or Bear Futures channel. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel and leave your like in the video. Today I'm gonna tell you about Fibonacci numbers. Do you know them? If you use technical analysis, you certainly took notice about them and probably use. But today, something interesting happened. I've been mentioning in my morning report about the Fibonacci, the 3822, and look what happened in the session. Today is December 20th, 2022. Let's move to the video and see what happened. This is the Fibonacci at the weekly chart from E-mini SP. I traced it from March 2020, the low, the beginning of the pandemic, and January 2022. Okay, so Fibonacci retracement are those regions: 24%, 38, 50, 62, 76. That is calculated according to Fibonacci numbers and actually is broadly observed by the market. So if we see after traced here in January, we have many times that price touched price. Obviously, it's not that exact, except from today that I'll show you later. But this, you see that here it was support, then later here it was a resistance, then overcame, lost again here, a resistance, and then when we were moving upwards, I had this Fibonacci here in mind. In the previous contract, this was 4183. Updating for the March contract is 4216. So I was expecting to see if it was going to reach there, but at the same time, since you had this low trend channel here, I was wondering that maybe this could be resistance before reaching there, and that what was happened after it turned down quickly after that rejection. Then I started looking at the next Fibo here, that's 3822, and later we'll have 3503. Okay, if we go to the daily chart, here is our pre-market studies that we deliver every morning. In the daily chart, we were seeing an uptrend channel, and last week's Tuesday, there was this spike here that turned back to the channel and then confirmed the starting of the downtrend, or at least that it was losing the channel. So I started looking at 3822. If you see here, we've been mentioning about the Fibonacci. Yesterday's low was 3827.5. Then we could actually consider it's been reached, but we kept note of 3882 since considering all these characteristics of Fibonacci, it would not be a surprise if a pullback takes place there. So I was actually looking at there, but this is not that precisely. We are talking about the region. When we talk about Fibonacci, especially in one such as this one, you see here we have 2,700 points here, 2,700. So 5 points is nothing. 5 points have reached. So I was considering that yesterday it's been reached. But look at the video, the recording from today's session. Look what happened. If you see here, prices had reached 3823 twice. So we could consider that the point has been reached again. It was there was a selling pressure. We were moving, price were moving downwards. So I thought that this time it could be broken and could be overcome. But see what happened right at the 38.22. There was an exhaustion. There was an exhaustion 38.82. Prices paused right there and started moving upwards. I wouldn't do even with that exhaustion. I wouldn't do anything right there because I was feeling the selling pressure. I would prefer to see a confirmation or other confirmation, but it was clear. It was a point and there was an exhaustion. Here I speed up the video for you to see where it reached. It was amazing because after that exhaustion 38.82, prices assumed an upward trend. The value area low didn't work as a resistance properly, and prices overcame that, moved upwards towards the pivot point at 38.57 and made the morning high around 38.64, I guess. So it's amazing, and you see the relevance of having this kind of point noted and keep it in mind and always watch out. So I advise you, if you do not take these Fibonacci's into consideration, please start doing so. And remember that the next one downwards is 3503. So should we keep moving downwards? Take that number in your notebook. Okay? Hope you have enjoyed with the video. Leave your like at the end. See you next video.